Alrighty, time for Duelist Kingdom action. Kaiba taking on Taya. So between the two decks, Kaiba obviously does have the blue eyes. He has had Kaiser's Seahorse added to his deck now. A lot of people were calling for it. And a few people were calling for Kaiser's Seahorse for the Paradox Brothers. And someone pointed out, who I will see in the comments, is that the Paradox Brothers used it in GX. I actually had no idea they used that in GX. Alright. Alright, so who's starting off? Oh, it's not the greatest starting hand for Kaiba. I'm just flicking back to the graph or the tables to see where our competitors are at. Taya is 5th. Kaiba is 21st. So you would say that Kaiba very likely has the odds against him in this one. His Duelist Kingdom deck was not good in real life, but it's a petite angel. Oh, Kaiba, you can't have that. You can't be getting attacked by the petite angel. It looks weaker than Karibo. Oh, they've Lord of D. It's not the ideal card for Kaiba to be throwing down. He wants to keep that in case he draws his Flute of Summoning Dragon, of course, but takes 600 off Taya. They're both down to 7,400 life points, and the Petite Angel was destroyed. And Kaiba could tribute for Judge Man if he wants to. He does have a negate attack on the field. But no, he's got... Taya went with a face-down defense, so what will Kaiba choose to do here? There's Mystic Horseman. Well, Kaiba doesn't go for the tribute. Again, does still have negate attack. He does have that Crush card virus as well. And, it's Spirit of the Harp. Good defensive for Taya. At 2,000, Kaiba cannot break through. Alrighty, what's coming next here? Taya tributes Spirit of the Harp and summons Orion the Battle King. Unfortunately for Taya, this won't work. Negate attack flipped up by Kaiba. Main phase 2. So Orion the Battle King has been blocked. Kaiba can tribute on this turn if he chooses to. Oh, there's Flute of Summoning Dragon. And Kaiba has just tributed Mystic Horseman. Now the 2,200 in Judge Man, as long as Taya's faced out. I think Kaiba might have a 7 tools on the field. 400 off Taya. She didn't flip anything up. Kaiba down, or he was down by 300 life points. Not anymore. Taya is down to 5,800. Kaiba ahead by 900 points, and he has the better monsters on the field. Now, given the time, I'm probably only going to get through one tonight, so I might start comments a little bit early. I got home just before 7 at night from the film and TV studio, and I was like, even though it's late, I feel like steak. So I cooked steak again. And I've got 3 other steaks in the fridge, which are... So tomorrow night I'm going to have steak. The night after that I am also going to have steak. The night after that I might take a break from steak, but I'm not going to. I'm going to have steak. I'm going to eat steak until Friday. I like steak. What was played? Hoshiningen. Kaiba activated Crush card. Alright, there's Komori Dragon. And, Thunder of Ruler by Taya. Why did Taya activate... why did Kaiba activate Crush card? I wasn't watching. I was looking at opening... Oh, of course. Hoshiningen would reduce... Because it's a dark type. It would have reduced Lord of D by 500 or 400, whatever it does. Hoshiningen's effect. I just had a look down at the phone, got the comments ready and looked up, and Crush card had been activated for a 1000. I'm thinking, hang on, 1200 attack. Kaiba, the math ain't mathing, but the math was mathing because the math had changed. Komori Dragon destroyed. That Hoshiningan's coming in quite handy for Taya, but Kaiba draws. Oh, Blue Eyes. Oh, he needed Lord of D on the field for just another turn. Alright, negate attack by Taya. And Kaiba activates 7 Tools of the Bandit. It's not a bad move. You do not want Hoshiningen on the field because if Taya tributes Tenderness and gets Dark Witch or... Not Dark Witch. Yeah, Dark Witch. Or anything strong enough to get over that 2200. Alright, face down defense from Taya. And turn change. Alright, let's start. Demi Henning says, great match and Mako's water monsters drowned all the dinosaurs and they were not happy. I'm enjoying the series. I'm always looking forward to them. It's a lunchtime show for me, so keep up the great work. Oh, I can promise you all the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff will continue throughout 2026 as... That's not Tenderness, that's Happy Lover. Tenderness is 700, 1400, isn't it? Something like that. Kaiba could summon Blue Eyes on the next turn if he wants it. Taya throws down another face down, spell or trap, and another defense. Will Kaiba summon the Blue Eyes? Will he perhaps... No, he's drawn Mesmeric Control. There's Wabaku. And Kaiba does not summon Blue Eyes, but he will summon Rude Kaiser. Demi Henning also says, great match and a good win for Bones. That was for the Bones and Chaz match. That was a really good win for Bones, actually. As I would have picked Chaz. Alright, Wing Egg Elf can't be destroyed because of the effect of Wabaku. Okay, face down defense from Taya. Kodos Kopos says, I'm just coming in for the messiness at this point. That was for the Mako and Rex match. That match, oh my god, the game crashed. We had such a good third match too. Hourglass of Life and Wing Egg Elf both destroyed. It looks like Kaiba might be taking advantage of this one. He's got Shadow Spell there now as well. SCH292 says, go Zombie Boy in support of Bones. Bones is making his way back, man. He was near the bottom. He is now mid-tier and looking very strong. I think Bones may have won a couple in a row. Alright. Oh, Magic Jammer blocks that of Shard of Greed. Taya threw a Book of Secret Arts. Kaiba still doesn't go with Blue Eyes, but he will take 4,000 points with these two monsters. Taya will only have 600 life points left. Looking very good for Kaiba. But again, you never know what can happen in this game. Christian Escalia says, I think you should create a deck for Yugi's grandpa. He should use a rock dice deck with powerful dragons. By the way, Paradox have Kaiser's Seahorse. They use it in GX. Okay, yeah, that was the message or the comment I was referring to earlier. We did play around with some ideas for a grandpa deck not that long ago. It's just, oh, look at that, 1850 with Elves Light. Even if Book of Secret Arts was saved, it still would have only been 2150, but still not far away. Kaiba didn't play Shadow Spell. He probably should, but either way. If we were going to make a Grandpa Muto deck, and it wasn't confined to just the Duelist Kingdom arc, there's a lot of rock types that come in the Lost Millennium booster pack. One of it was, I think, Lost Guardian. Its effect was something with rock types that have been removed from play or something, but there's some sort of strategy from back in that arc or that era where rock types and them going to the graveyard being removed from play came a little bit of a strategy. I'm sure it's Lost Guardian, but I could be wrong. Kaiba wins the first match against Taya, and the players will swap their perspective over. I'm going to quickly Google that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Lost Guardian. Yeah, Lost Guardian. That's the one. The original defense of this card equals the number of your banished rock monsters times 700. Yeah, it was in the Lost Millennium. I reckon there might be some rock type strategies to build around that sort of thing. But yeah, we definitely do want to do a Grandpa Muto deck. He could even have, I could say somewhat of an Exodia strategy, but that's sort of what Seeker had as well. And if there is a tournament with an Exodia player, we don't want two of them because Exodia strategies can go for a very long time. Ryukish Empowered starts off for Kaiba. That's again, it's a very strong start. Wing Egg Elf will be destroyed. Emperor Pikachu says, what a win from Bones. He is moving up. And Mech Warrior says, bull sharks can and do live in rivers. So what you said isn't entirely accurate. It's more than a little terrifying to think about. As Rush recklessly hits that on Shining Friendship. And that goes after Ryukish Empowered. Can Kaiba block? He cannot. So Taya takes, or dishes out the first life point damage. I didn't know bull sharks lived in lakes or rivers. I wonder how they got in there, because sharks generally in the ocean. I did not know they could live in rivers. Oh, then again, bull sharks are a bit different though, aren't they? When I think shark, I think like great white or the megalodon. Well, they reckon that the megalodon went extinct, but we've only discovered like 5% of our ocean. Like, it's actually crazy how little we know about the ocean. Oh, Hoshiningen. Damn, this is not looking good for Kaiba. There's a lot of power on the field coming down for Taya. She's also got Waboku in hand as well. Jonathan Priestley says, love the Ojama deck. Shame he didn't pull a polymerization card. Good win by Bones. And Super Palco also on Team Bones with the good job, Bones. It seems a lot of us do actually really like Bones. I really like him as well. I reckon he just made bad friends. Bones is like, you know, he's actually a good kid. Alright. Crush Card Virus is weird. Like, what character would openly destroy monsters from their deck? I mean, unless it benefits their strategy, but... And Taya takes another 1,000 points off Kaiba with Hoshining, and she doesn't play Waboku down. I don't know about that. And Kaiba plays Mystic Horseman. See, Taya, you could have saved Hoshiningen. I don't know why she didn't. Hoshiningen's a good card. Alright, that'll be 300 off Taya. No, it won't. No, what is that? 1 day of peace or something activated? I probably missed it. Alright, turn change. Taya draws. Oh, Fairy's Gift. See, now, if Hoshiningen was still on the field, that'd be 1900, Taya. Instead of 1400, you'd have 1900. Oh, well, there's no point playing it now. Hoshiningen's already out. Anyway, that's just me. Fairy's Gift in for the attack. And, see, this is why you play... This is why you should have had Hosh... Oh, actually, it still wouldn't have mattered. Rush recklessly would have still put it over, but... I believe my point is still valid. But the Mystic Horseman gets a good win there. Turn change back to Kaiba, and Taya is vulnerable here. Jonathan Priestley also says, Rex Raptor was fossilized. LOL, well played, Mako. That was a good match, Rex and Mako. That was a really solid match. Alright, Mystical Space Typhoon. Kaiba could be going up 2-0. Taya's got no monsters left, and Kaiba is on the attack. It'll be a big upset if Kaiba wins. Plays another... He plays down a face-down spell or trap. Doesn't play any more monsters, though. Maybe he doesn't have any. Moonwolfie says, what a comeback in the first match by Mako. Man, Mako was probably going to pull off another comeback in that original third match. It was going to be epic. He did win the second... Third match, yeah, he creamed it in the end. And rightful winner, as well as Wing Egg Elf. No, Wing Egg of Life. was drawn by Taya. It's 5 stars and she can't get it to the field. Here we go. Mystic Horseman is tributed. And it is Rude Kaiser that comes to the field. 1800. Oh, an Invigoration. It'll be 2200 now for Rude Kaiser. That's a big obstacle for Taya now. She'll be put down to 2600. Kaiba's still at 6600. It's looking very, very good for Kaiba. He could be going up 2-0, and you know that Kaiba really would like to get a win over Taya. As Maiden of the Moonlight comes to the field. Sorry, she drew Maiden of the Moonlight. Now it's on the field. A little bit overzealous there. There goes the Invigoration. Even though it's on the field, it still can't do much though. Alright, Taya activates Waboku. The Maiden of the Moonlight will be safe, but... And straight to the end phase for Kaiba. Taya needs a good draw. It's Petite Angel. I mean, even if Taya played Waboku earlier, I reckon with the Rush Recklessly, Hoshiningen still might have been destroyed. Because Taya drew a few spells and traps. So I don't think the outcome would have been different, but still. Maiden of the Moonlight destroyed. There's 2 face down. Oh, there was 2 face down. It's just Petite Angel down now. There's Magician of Faith. Kaiba has not played any other monsters. Has he got 2 Blue Eyes in his hand? Has he got high level? He's got high level monsters. He'd tribute Rude Kaiser. And he's just... not have. Oh, here we go. Monster Reborn. And Ryukishin Powered selected. I don't know, maybe Kaiba's just having a bad hand. Any other monsters? Hey, Grappler! Okay, so we actually forgot to add Grappler to Kaiba's deck. When we were adding Kaiser's Seahorse, we were like, did we add Grappler? We forgot about Grappler, and then all of us were kind of sad because Grappler deserved a bit more. He deserved more recognition as being slightly stronger than the Hitotsu-Me Giant. There goes Petite Angel, and this will halve the rest of Taya's life points, 2600 down to 1300. Oh, what does Taya do here? She's got 1 card to draw, and it is... oh, it's the Goddess of Whim. Okay. Okay, down it goes. She can toss a coin. If it's heads... oh, she has to call it right. If she calls it wrong, it will halve. If she gets it right, it will double. And... oh, she gets it right. Tails. 1900 for Goddess of Whim. Alright, Taya into the battle phase. So she'll be able to knock off Rude Kaiser unless Kaiba's face downs have any part to play. Ah, Mark of Weakness. Oh, Taya has 7 tools. Oh, look at that. Yeet. Oh, that is the ultimate taunt to Kaiba. Goddess of Whim is safe. Rude Kaiser is going to be destroyed. Taya's down to 300 life points. I mean, she had to play it. There's Gift of the Mystical Elf. That's going to give Kaiba 1200 points. He's back up to 7800. But the Goddess of Whim gets a win. But mind you, it's going to go back to its... It's 950. Draw for Kaiba. He's got 4 cards in hand. And he plays regular Ryukishin. 700 and 950 is 1650. Kaiba attacks with regular Ryukishin. And Taya, she has to activate Rush Recklessly. That's actually very clever play from Kaiba. Utilize the weaker monster to spring the face down. Main phase 2 and end phase. So Taya's at 300 life points. She's got Winged Egg of life, and she's just drawn Hysteric Fairy. That's an 1800. Goddess of Whim to defense mode. And just like that, Taya now has the strongest monster on the field. Quite extraordinary. There goes Ryukish Empowered. Oh, do we have a comeback? Do we have a comeback in the works? I mean, it's a big ask, but you never know. Kaiba with a face-down defense. We took out Yamadron. We took out Wicked Dragon with an Ursat's head. We took out One-Eyed Shield Dragon from his deck. We put in Grappler. We put in Kaiser Seahorse, and was there anything else? We left in Dragon Dwelling in the Cave, and we left in Blackland Fire Dragon. So we left him a couple of okay ones. Okay, 2100 now for Hysteric Fairy. 6050 for Kaiba now. It's getting interesting. Hey, hopefully the game don't crash this time. 4 cards in hand for Kaiba. God, he'd need his Judge Man. Swordstalker can't do it anymore. End phase for Kaiba. Turn change back to Taya. Magic Jammer. She's only got 300 points, but she does have a 2100 on the field. Moonwolfie says, Duke, you had the second match. Just because you put Dice Jar down didn't mean you had to flip it up. I figure playing it face down counted as playing it. No, Dice Jar is life. There is never a dull moment with Dice Jar. It is the life of the party, and when it flips up, all chaos breaks loose. And, to be honest, I love uncontrolled chaos. Hourglass of Courage in defense mode. If Taya played that face up, it would have halved. And it would have doubled on the next turn, which is, well, Taya can't take that risk. Not with 300 points. If she can get that Winged Egg of New Life to the field, you can have a 1700 defense. It's only a 1400 attack, but... Alright, Kaiba's played Mountain. He must have Blue Eyes in his hand. I reckon he must have a couple of them, because Kaiba is not getting anything to the field. Taya has drawn Hourglass of Life. Plays it face down. Oh, Hysteric Fairy's effect. You don't see this very often because it's very costly to activate. But Taya will get back 1,000 life points with the use of Hysteric Fairy's effect, and Kaiba's field was empty. What has Kaiba got in his hand? Oh, of all the games that we can't see, of what perspective? Kaiba face down spell or trap. Plays Kaiser Seahorse, one of his new additions. Oh, it's face up. There's Do Names, the Dark Witch. And Kaiba activates Shadow Spell, but Taya's drawn Do Names. Do Names, the Dark Witch at 1800. This is absolutely ridiculous luck for Taya, because if she did not draw that card, Hysteric Fairy would not have been able to attack. 100 points above Kaiser Seahorse. I guarantee you Kaiba has got a Blue Eyes in his hand. And that's why he didn't play Kaiser Seahorse, because he didn't want it to get destroyed. And he thought it was going to be safe with that 1700 on the field, and Shadow Spell trapping that of Hysteric Fairy. That is... Okay, Kaiba's just thrown down 3 face down spells or traps. That is absolutely unbelievable luck that Taya got with Do Names. She drew Ancient Elf. She didn't play it down. She didn't need to. And Kaiba has lost. That was insane from Taya. And it all started with Goddess of Whims, coin toss, and then a rush recklessly on the following turn. How these duels turn around like this is nothing short of unbelievable. Like, there is no way that Taya should have won that match, but Kaiba just could not hit the finishing blow. Oh, Yugi and the gang would be giving Kaiba hell for this. But it's going to go down to a tiebreaker, so no bonus point can be won. Taya and Kaiba are going to play one more time. Just Anonymous with 3 Zs on the end says, "Hey, I love Little D," with laughing emojis as well. That's a new name as well. Welcome to the channel if it is your first time. If it is not your first time and you have commented before, my bad. Okay, now this is deja vu for poor Kaiba. Hysteric Fairy's back and it's powered up. There's Mountain. Kaiba has Lajin. He's got Rush Recklessly. He's got One Day of Peace. He plays Mountain. And Kaiba summons Lajin. Is he going for it? He's got One Day of Peace as a backup, I guess, but... Oh, it's offerings to the doomed. Ouch. Rush Recklessly is wasted. And Kaiba has to activate One Day of Peace. Otherwise, Taya's going to gain life points. Oh, Kaiba draws One Day of Peace. Oh, not One Day of Peace. Offerings to the doomed. Oh, it's been a long day. SCH292 says, Mako has bad RNG. It feels that he isn't drawing out his 1600 beat sticks or the power-up cards to boost his 12 to 1400 monsters. To me, I think he would have won more matches if the RNG doesn't screw with him. I 100% agree. Mako should be winning a lot more given the cards that he has. And oh my god, Hysteric Fairy's at 3000 attack. Oh my god, Kaiba has offerings to the doomed. Kaiba draws negate attack. Look at that, 3000 on Taya's side of the field. Kaiba's the one who's used to having 3000 on his side of the field. Kaiba plays Ryukushin. And goes in for the attack. He goes after Hourglass of Life. 300 off Taya. Kaiba dishes out first life point damage. Oh, okay. He's got negate attack on the field. I was wondering what he was doing, but he had negate attack. He doesn't have it anymore. Oh, Kaiba. Oh, look. He held it. Probably thinking Ryukushin was going to be safe. But he probably should have just played offerings to the doomed. Oh, but then again, that blocks your draw phase as well. So, sometimes negate attack would have been a good option there because Kaiba wouldn't have had to skip his draw phase. He couldn't have known that Taya was going to get stupid luck and draw Mystical Space Typhoon. Alright, there goes Hysteric Fairy. Kaiba's drawn the Judge Man. He'll be good if he can get that to the field because he's got Invigoration. That could get it to 2600. Taya has one card in hand and it is... Oh, it's Shining Abyss. Look, you got to be fair to Kaiba here. Taya's luck in this duel has been stuff of legend. Alright, we turn change again, and Kaiba, he's finished. He can't draw because of offerings to the Doom's effect. So Taya is going to win this 2-1. And what has been an absolutely... What word do you use to describe this duel? I'm going to finish my comments. Saxpack Ab says, Hey Salmon, we have a colour named after you. It is silvery blue like my scales. Why are you staring at me like that? And this one is done. Kaiba has lost to Taya 2-1. Torrin Johnson also says, as Mako would say, this was one whale of a duel, and so was this one. Super Palco says, dinosaurs always have a special place in my heart. Let's go Rex. And I do believe that is roughly where we were up to. Some of the other comments are on shorts. I'll have to do some more Archetype shorts. That was good fun, actually. But what a match that was. Kaiba and Taya play... Wow. So there's only one match left of this round. And it's late. I'm only going to get through one. Chumley and Mai to finish off the round. Oh, who knows how that could go. In the next round, Joey and Axel. There's Cyrus and Yugi. That'll be good. Alexis and Tristan. Ishizu and Mokuba. Keith and the Big Five. Oh, Marek and Bastion. That could be interesting. Jaden and the Paradox Brothers. Zane and Weevil. Panic and Rex Raptor. Taya plays Mako. Chumley and Bones. Mai and Kaiba. It's all of these what-if matches that we wouldn't get to see anywhere else. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm going to sign off here and go do some editing. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, thanks for leaving the comments as well. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.